When a vector of magnitude 6 units is added to a vector of magnitude 8 units, the magnitude of the resultant vector will be. Well, the first vector has magnitude of 6 units. We call it vector A. And the second vector has magnitude of 8 units. We call it vector B. So let's find the right choice. The first one, exactly 2 units. No, it's not true. For example, let's point the vector A horizontally to the right, and the vector B in the north direction. To add these vectors, we should place the beginning of vector B at the end of vector A. The vector sum can be drawn as the vector from the beginning to the end point. The magnitude of the vector sum, so-called the resultant vector, can be obtained using the Pythagorean theorem. This is the right triangle, so we can use the Pythagorean theorem in this case. So the magnitude of the resultant vector is the square root of 100, that equals to 10. And now let me increase the angle between vector A and vector B at some small value. What will happen then? The magnitude of the resultant vector became more than 10 units. But it's still less than 14 units, because I increased the angle at very small value. So this example shows that not only the choice A is wrong, but the choices B, C, and D are not going to be true either. What about the latest choice? 2 units, 14 units, or some value between them? That is exactly right. The greatest value a resultant vector can have is when both vectors point in the same directions. In this case, the angle is 0, and the magnitude of two vectors can be directly added. 6 units plus 8 units, that equals to 14 units. The least value of resultant vector can have is when the vectors point directly opposite to each other, so the angle is 180 degrees. The magnitude of the smaller vector is then subtracted from the larger one. 8 units minus 6 units, that equals to 2 units. So the right answer is E.